Francisco. They'll have 2 days off before this series resumes. So a big one tonight, and away we go. Prevail in a series in a best-of-7. You get 1 game in, and then all the changes these coaches make as Ben Thompson opens up the scoring here tonight.
And they need to make them pay for that matchup.
Here's Jalen Green. Rockets need a big night from him, and that's a good start. Green. Dillon Brooks, guarded by Butler. And Brooks, a little turnaround. Good.
That's a tough shot.
Rockets want to push. Both teams great in transition. Green drops it off. Thompson with a two-handed jam. For game 2, coach.
Absolutely. Because of a great screen away from the ball by Moses Moody, Sengun is not going to switch.
Draymond Green. Green on Green inside to Sengun. He is a beast inside. Rockets are so much bigger and so much more athletic than the Warriors, and now they got to travel. Ime Udoka gets the job last year. They finished 500, and then this year, 52 wins. Nice setup inside as Eason on a pass from Sengun.
Another one of those. The Warriors have to be careful, though. Steve Kerr irate right now. We saw it with the Knicks in the Detroit series the other night. They got so wrapped up in the officiating. I thought it took away from the Knicks.
He's in knockdowns like in the NFL. Well, how about this move right here?
Wow.
Quick cross. He left post in the dust.
Second seed clinched, and so Jalen Green played limited minutes in the last 3 games, and you sort of at times lose your rhythm a little bit.
Great call. Curry got himself some room.
There's not a lot of places to go for Steve Kerr with the lineup he has on the floor right now offensively.
Tari Eason gets by Moody, drives. Wow, what a finish! Landed on his backside and has gone to the Warriors locker room. Lauren is back there awaiting a report as Dillon Brooks hits a tough shot. And Green throws an elbow. Post, drops Steven Adams. You could almost call something toughness when he arrived here prior to last season. Got this team back to 500, then a terrific year this year. That guy is special. Alperen Sengun, a flurry of moves, a spin, and a layup. The 22-year-old from Turkey. Remember, there are 2 days off before they resume in this series on Saturday. Sengun lost the handle. And Curry out of the pack. Spencer all the way in, lays it up and in with the left hand.
Lucky by the Warriors. I think you've got to meet Sengun earlier and with some physicality.
Post to the basket. Oh! Met by Jabari Smith. What a block. Oh.
Well, this Houston Rockets.
Curry guarded by Eason. And now Spencer gets in the paint and scores it. He had to endure it for a couple of days. Very sluggish game 1. Nice pass by Curry to Keith Santos.
Well, that's incredible. You were right. David Guthrie was wrong, but that's okay.
Wow, an exchange of threes here. This is Green. Another one! Wow! 5 in a row. Back and forth they go.
Well, if Houston's going to make even a few threes, there's no chance for the Warriors to beat them as Steph Curry makes another one.
Home run derby breaking out here at the end of the first half. And Warriors in this 2-7 matchup in the West. For the Warriors in the second half, joining Curry, Green, and Moody. Foul on the first possession. Now Jalen Green, he's been a big story, and Green knocks down a 3. Coach, he's got 18. Curry did not get the shooter's touch on that leg. Wow, look at that Euro. And now Brooks for 3.
All right.
Shooter's touch, coach.
Touch.
Jalen Green with a rebound. Eason drives, kicks. Jalen Green got another one. Big shot. The entire way here in game 2.
Ime Udoka just throwing a lot of lineups. This Warrior team has.
Rockets lead by 13. After the tee, that's on the deck, and saved by Green. Here goes Eason, taking on all comers, and he lays it in. Jabari Smith Jr. rips a 3-pointer. And a turnover now. Green on the run, rises high and throws it down. Jalen Green with a highlight of the night. Showing his explosiveness. And then he drills the three-pointer. Rockets lead is 16. Late clock here, down to 2, and Brooks in traffic. And Brooks' little turnaround jumper is good.
Tough shot right there. Warriors defense, while still solid tonight, has not been able to force turnovers.
VanVleet driving, gets some space, up and over post. Shooter's touch, coach.
If they don't make a run here in the next couple minutes, I think you'll see those guys on the bench.
Curry with a steal. Curry driving behind the back. VanVleet almost picked him. Surrounded by Rockets. And that extra pass in the corner, and post hits a three-pointer. Brooks down inside, taking on Curry. Curry the rebound. Heel finds Moody. Moody in all kind of traffic and able to lay it in. That was the last time the Rockets were in the playoffs, in the bubble. Harden had 30 against the Lakers that year. And post hits another one, so...
And instead of a Moody corner or a Buddy Hield corner three, they get a Draymond Green long three. Those are the little things that hold down a team's efficiency.
Well, strong move to the basket by Amen Thompson. That stops a 9-0 Warriors run. And now Draymond Green's going to get hit with a tee. Houston looking for a finishing kick here to even this series. Step back three, Green, got it! Jalen Green, what a night!
He's out there for this stuff. His defense, his rebounding, his energy, and
turnover. Green lays it in. And that might just do it.
You're going to have 3 of the 4 Western Conference series knotted up at 1-1.
Wolves, Lakers. Lakers had a nice answer after the Wolves won game 1. And Jalen Green just stacking them up tonight. Back to a 20-point Houston lead.
Holy cow. That is 38 for Jalen Green.
And 8 made threes for Green. Moses Moody connects on a three-pointer on the other end. Brooks guarding Santos, Curry, and now it's Looney to Kuminga, who drives and lays it in. Well, Jalen Green is the Rockets headliner tonight. But the story of this game and the postscript will be the health of Jimmy Butler. Nice lead by Şengün to Amen Thompson.
If he's okay, then he's got the extra day to recover, which is a good thing for the Warriors.
That Spencer goes into double figures. And it'll end up being 25 minutes for Kuminga.
And I love what Ime Udoka's doing. Taking no chances right here. And keeping his starters on the floor.
Tied Chris Paul and Matt Maloney of the late 90s with the 8 made threes tonight.
Maloney's dad, a great college coach.
Rockets' last playoff victory in this building came against the Warriors back in that 2019 playoffs. Again, they were in the playoffs
in the NBA.
Reed Shepherd, rookie out of Kentucky. Cam Whitmore drives Met at the apex. It's been a very familiar playoff matchup, Warriors and Rockets. They met 4 times in a 5-year window from 2015 to 2019.
So in a big game, so they go in there with the confidence that they can go into Chase Center and win.
That's it. Rockets win. 109-94. Monster game from Jalen Green. 38 points.